Hello, welcome to Done For You Sales and Marketing Systems for Mortgage Brokers that you can plug and play into your own business. My name is David Ham. I'm the owner and founder of the Mortgage Australia Group. By the end of this video, you will see the solutions I can give to you to easily handle these 10 broking challenges, plus a whole lot more. By the end, you'll see how you can have unique, market-leading, proven lead generation methods that you can apply to your own business without giving up your independence, commissions, your own brand, ownership of your clients, or even paying me any fees. This video is actually a very shortened version of my full webinar that you can also watch later if you like what you see here. So please just bear in mind that I'll be racing through in 30 minutes where I normally take a couple of hours to cover in detail. And because I'm racing through, you may want to pause this video from time to time to fully read some of the longer slides. Here you can read some comments from other brokers who have taken the time to see what I have to offer. And when you watch this video, I'm confident you'll be similarly impressed. No matter how much success your broking business is seeing now, what I can do for you will help you get more clients. So what can I do for you? Well, here are some of my results. I've personally generated over 20,000 leads and built a business that has settled $4.72 billion in loans. I've been doing this for many years and I'm doing bigger volumes all the time. I've done the hard bit. I've built, tested, and continuously improved these systems so you can just take them and use them in your own business. I even customize them to suit you. Let me give you an idea of how effective they are in the real world of broking. Over the last few years, house sales have fallen by a third in my home state of WA. It's not easy to be a broker over here. However, my WA loan volumes have risen by almost 2/3 over this same period. Here are just some examples of the results brokers who have joined me have achieved. Doubling and tripling their loan volumes, setting up new real estate agent referrers and recruiting brokers to work for them. I'm also the author of 2 books. This first one is a lead generation tool for mortgage brokers. I'll talk more about that shortly and how we can customize it to you. I call this the ultimate personal sales and marketing tool for brokers because of the results it gets me and the brokers who use it. My second book is this one, Lead Generation and Sales Mastery. It is a roadmap for brokers to help them build their businesses, how to attract, convert, and retain more home loan clients. At the end of this video, if you book in a phone call with me and we speak, I'll mail you free copies of both of my books. There'll be a link at the end of the video for that. With this book, this is the only way you can get it. I don't sell my books to make money, just to give to the brokers who will consider working with me to improve their businesses. So let's get started. Okay, so this is what we'll cover in today's video. I go through this in a lot more detail in my full webinar, but today I'll give you the super quick version. We'll be covering the growing threats to all our businesses, the Mortgage Australia solution to these threats and how I can help you, 6 key marketing principles of broking success. These principles are what underpin the 10 marketing and broking systems I'll then describe. I've also got some brand new initiatives that I will reveal. Then you can see how to get free copies of my books if you want to talk to me. This is the problem we're all facing. In this graph, the blue bars are the increased number of brokers in each state over a recent 6-month period. The red bars are the number of loans brokers did. In a state like WA, it became more than 20% harder to find a home loan client because there were 7% more brokers and 13% less loans. Despite that, as I showed you before, my WA loan volumes are growing strongly. According to MFAA statistics, the number of brokers is reaching saturation point, not to mention more fintech, online brokers and in-house brokers. Put simply, broker numbers are growing a lot faster than the number of borrowers, meaning it is getting harder every day to get new clients and keep your old ones. Mortgage Australia, my business, is the solution to this constantly increasing competition. We are a marketing cooperative of a limited number of independent mortgage brokers who together have a real advantage over everyone else. As I've said, you don't need to give up your brand, client ownership, commission rates, or pay me thousands of dollars. I simply create best practice lead generation systems for brokers to attract, convert, and retain more clients so you can spend more time writing loans and less time finding clients. You don't need to learn and then build them yourself. I've already done that. This is what I've been doing for well over a decade now. Okay, so why should you consider listening to me? Well, my results speak for themselves, but my background is 6 years of psychology, UWA and Curtin at honours and masters level. 16 years in mortgage broking. I won Plan Australia's Rising Star Award when I started broking. I've built AFG's largest single broking company, and I'm now an AFG Hall of Fame member. Just to quickly show you my progress, here are the results of my broking business in WA since I joined AFG back in 2003. The first few years, as you can see, I had good growth as I started to learn things and got better. The next few years, however, I didn't do as well. I got hit by 2008, as everyone did, but rebounded in 2009. But I realised I'd become a bit one-dimensional and wasn't evolving my marketing. So during this period, I went back to the drawing board, particularly around 2010, 2011, and started learning, building, and improving the systems I have now, and which I will be discussing shortly. And these are my last few years. So these are the results of the marketing systems I'll be showing you, all the while in a horrible housing market in WA. So I'm confident in saying what I will show you today works if you are prepared to take advantage of what I'm offering you. As the latest update, we have lodged over 63% more loans in 2018 than we did back in 2016. This doesn't happen without work and implementing my systems, but I think my results speak for themselves. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss some of the foundational knowledge that my marketing systems are built on. The critical thing to understand is that broking is all about trust. Broking is not a finance business, it's a people business. Getting new clients today is about getting people to trust you personally and as their financial expert. Succeeding in the long run is about building systems that earn the trust and confidence of borrowers for you, so you can repeat it over and over again with minimal effort and leveraging your time. The good news is that I've built systems to do this for you. You keep doing what you are doing now, just add my systems in to make what you're doing more effective. And there are things I'll also be doing in the background to help you get and keep more clients. I'll be working on your business for you, basically. Building on this fundamental concept, I will now race through the 6 key marketing principles you need to harness to get the most out of your efforts. The 10 marketing systems I will then present are based on these 6 principles. So the 6 key principles of broking success that I've learned and that I apply in my own business are the 4 components of a complete broking business, 3-step educational marketing, treat them as if they're already your client, become the visible expert, the persuasion formula, the psychology of attraction. And again, I stress, this is a really fast version of what I do in my full webinar. So this is going to be a very fast explanation here. I'll be jumping through the slides very quickly, so you may want to pause sometimes to read the details. Principle 1. Every broking business has 4 parts. These are the stages of your business that every client needs to move through. You need to do a good job at each of these parts of your business, or you'll have a leaky bucket and will lose clients at the stages you're weaker at. What I do for you is to give you assistance and systems for all 4 of these components. Initial marketing. This is how you get potential clients to know about you and consider trusting you so they contact you in the first place. Sales. How you get those prospective clients to agree to use your services, to agree to trust you. Operations. What you do as a broker to show them they were right to trust you. It's your service to them. And post-sales marketing. What you do to convince them to come back to you in the future and trust you enough to recommend their friends and family to you, which eventually moves them back into the sales point for more loans. So this is all basically a big trust exercise. Your aggregator is the entity that helps you with the operational side of your business by giving you the tools and systems to be a broker and provide a service in the first place. I also help you in that area on top of what your aggregator does, but I also provide a lot of practical and tangible assistance in these other 3 areas, which I think are poorly supported by most aggregators. These 3 areas, initial marketing, sales, and post-sales marketing, are, in my opinion, by far the most important to the amount of money you make as a broker. You can't neglect any of these 4 components. So that is the Mortgage Australia difference, a comprehensive approach to build on top of what our aggregator does in the key areas of attracting and converting clients, providing a great service, and building repeat and referring clients. That adds up to a strong broking business for you and a much easier life. Principle 2, 3-step educational marketing. Long story short, stop advertising and handing out business cards. lead generation is education. Getting clients to choose you over every other option they have, including doing nothing, is to educate them as to how valuable you are to them. I've seen and tried every kind of advertising and marketing. Three-step educational marketing is what works. It comes in many forms and it takes time and effort to build it, but it works. But again, the good news is I've done that for you as well. I've created a huge shortcut for you. You just need to take the time to understand and then use it. Three-step educational marketing solves the arduous problem of trying to be in the right place at the right time and produces very warm leads. Three-step educational marketing stops you being an annoying pest and allows you to become a welcome guest. We don't want to be interruption marketers. We want to create an audience that wants to hear from us, and that only happens with permission-based, relevant educational marketing. In my book, Mortgage Broking, Lead Generation and Sales Mastery, I go through all of this and a lot more in great detail. Principle 3. Treat people like they're already your client. To get someone to do a loan with you requires taking them through a process to build trust with them. People will follow the path of least resistance. We just need to create that path and direct them onto it. We want to become the person they see as being in charge of their loans, that they come to when they have any requirements in this area, and they know is staying on top of it for them so they don't have to. We want them to stop thinking about their home loans and let us do that for them. So what I mean by that is this. Now allow me to take some creative license. Imagine for a moment there is a zombie outbreak and dozens of them are surrounding your home trying to get inside. Then all of a sudden, a heroic stranger roars onto the scene and shoots half of them. So what do? My guess is you will ask him if he would kindly take care of the rest of them for you. It's the obvious and natural next step. You've already gotten rid of half of the zombies. Would you mind just getting rid of the rest of them for me? By helping people part of the way and proving your value, the path of least resistance is for them to formally accept your help. The key, of course, is for this to be as easy and quick for you as possible. Ideally, it actually happens automatically for you in the background, which is what I do for you, without you having to lift a finger. The fourth principle is that you need to build yourself into what I call the visible expert. People choose the who, not the what. People are not choosing a home loan. They're choosing a person they trust to help them get a home loan. A visible expert is the one who gets a lot more than their fair share of clients. They are known to their target market and have a reputation as a trusted expert. When you imagine the broking business you want, I'll bet this is what you picture. The person people go to and just say, "This is my situation, you're the expert, tell me what I should do." Helping you become that is my specialty. Principle 5, the persuasion formula. Everyone in every form of sales, or even anyone just trying to get people to do what we want them to do or see things from our point of view, which really is everyone when you think about it, should follow this persuasion formula. The formula goes like this: problem, solution, proof. You know this problem? Well, what we do is solution, in fact, proof. Here's a short example that you might use very quickly as an elevator pitch. This is what a broker may say who wants to refinance clients. You know how most people hardly ever review their home loans when their circumstances change? Well, what I do is to help people make sure their home loans match their current circumstances so they aren't paying more than they need to. In fact, I recently switched over some clients in Cottesloe, saving them $362 per month in interest. I took care of all the hassle for them. Here is a second example. This is what I might say about myself and how I help brokers. You know how the hardest part of broking is getting more clients and referral partners, particularly in this tough housing market? Well, what I do is to provide a range of lead generation and sales systems that brokers easily apply to their own businesses without having to pay me thousands of dollars or give up their independence. In fact, one new broker tripled his loan volumes in his first year of working with me. The great thing about this formula is that it can provide the structure for all your marketing. When you're stalled and trying to work out what you should say or write, this gives you the steps. Beyond just an elevator pitch, if you want to build a larger presentation, you would take the problem solution proof formula and expand on it using the rule of threes. This is a fundamental communication principle that you should take on board. It basically means take the problem and give 3 reasons why the problem must be solved, 3 reasons why it is hurting the person. Then give your solution and 3 benefits of the solution, 3 ways the solution improves their lives. Then give proof, a real story or anecdote showing how you have applied this solution in the past. This is your best shot at convincing anyone about anything. The final key marketing principle is the psychology of attraction. As I touched on before, I have an honours degree in psychology from UWA and studied the Masters of Organisational Psychology. I won't go through each of these. I detail them in my mortgage broking, lead generation and sales mastery book, but you need to build them into your business because just as they are what draws people towards each other, they are what draws people towards your business or pushes them away from your business if you get them wrong. You're in the people business. So you want to apply human behavior principles to your marketing if you want to maximize your chances of success. Okay, now we have the underlying principles that we are working with. I'll discuss the 10 marketing systems I've built on these principles that you can use for free if you join our broking group. System 1, getting a wow from the new prospects you meet. Now, seriously, isn't that the whole point of marketing? Getting people to think, wow, I need this person on my side. Just imagine how much more money you will make if that's what people think when they meet you. Our lead marketing item for this purpose is our book, The 7 Easy Steps to Mortgage Freedom. We do versions that we personalize to you, and we can even personalize and co-brand it to your referral partners, which I'll discuss more about later. We don't say you wrote it, but we do make it as much about you as possible, so it gives you a big first impression. Long story short, who wins the client? The broker who says, here's my business card, or the broker who gives them a book with their face on the cover, on the front and back cover, on the inside, and their contact details throughout. It doesn't matter if people read it or not. Just showing it to the client tells them that you know all this stuff, so they don't have to, that they are in safe hands. You can give away physical books, which cost about $6.50 each, or ebook versions, which are free. I don't add anything onto the price. It's completely a cost. As an even simpler option, we also do what I call clear versions of the book, where we don't personalize it to you, which saves some time and cost, but still makes you stand out from the competition. We can add the free book giveaway to all your marketing where you feel it is appropriate, such as on the back of your business card or website, where you can direct people to get a free ebook version and add them to your email list. If you want to read through this, just pause the video, but in short, a book is the ultimate sales tool for a personal sales business like ours, where we are selling our expertise. That's what broking is. It's a lot easier for people to buy your expertise when you give people a reason to see you as an expert, not just telling them you are one like every other broker does. There are a huge number of other benefits it gives you that lead to more home loans for you to do. Here is a quick example of how effective the book is. When it first came out, I put it up on Facebook for my Facebook friends to see. Upon seeing my book, someone I went to school with, she messaged me saying, I always thought brokers were a bit dodgy, but was now asking us to do a loan for her and also one for her son. So she went from brokers are dodgy, seeing my book, to then using me as her broker. No selling or convincing required. On the next few slides, I have some comments from brokers who are using my book now. Again, you probably will want to pause the video if you want to read through them fully. I won't slow things down. Here are a couple more. So this is about the results they are getting for themselves using versions of my book. Here's another one. Moving right along, System 2. Getting people who aren't ready to do a loan with you right now to come back to you when they are ready. Giving people a free book is a great start to a broking relationship, but what if they don't want a loan right now? We don't want to make a great first impression, but then let them forget about us. A marketing funnel is what every broker needs. This solves the problem of talking to people who don't need a home loan right this moment, or they don't immediately see you as the best person to help them, which is most of the time. Most brokers spend their time trying to find people who want a loan right now, which I think is a big mistake. You're missing out on a lot of loans because you aren't building trust with them and staying in touch with them so they learn to want to use you when they are ready for a new loan. For every client who will do a loan with you right now, there are 7 or 8 who you need to keep in touch with to bring them to you when the time is right for them. A marketing funnel uses 3-step educational marketing. It is about knowing who your client is, giving them something of value that positions you as an expert, then giving them ongoing value that builds trust and keeps you top of mind. I've done it all for you. We have a full follow-up system that lasts for literally years to allow you to maximize your conversion of prospects to clients. It is fully segmented. We only want to send relevant information to clients, which is what our system does. Here are the benefits to you. It all adds up to more and warmer leads. Now, some aggregators provide client contact systems, but this is an end-to-end prospecting system. It's about turning people you meet into clients in the first place. System 3. Getting your clients to do their future loans with you. We all know we need to do it and get the lifetime value from our clients, both for our benefit and theirs. My 7 Easy Steps book lays out the case for this and directs your clients back to you, as well as giving you reasons to do annual loan reviews with your clients. We can personalize all of this to you, your name, and your brand. It helps you redefine yourself from the guy or lady that did my home loan to a full service mortgage broker who takes over their loans, so they know you are the person they speak to whenever they have a home loan situation. System 4, getting your clients to promote you to their friends. Asking for referrals doesn't have to be awkward, but we all know we need our clients to recommend us to their friends. A truly powerful business is one that creates customers who in turn create more customers for us. We have clients asking to buy copies of the 7 Easy Steps to Mortgage Freedom from us to give to their friends, so we know they're happy to share them, they want to share them. As a bare minimum, if you choose to work with me, give a few copies of our book to each client you do a loan for and just say, do you mind giving a copy of our book to any of your friends who might like it? It's how I get the word out about how I help people. For the cost of maybe $20, you can ensure that at least 3 of their friends hear about you. As a referral method, this is as good as it gets. Cheap, simple, easy, and effective. System 5. Getting referrers and getting them to actually refer to you and keeping them away from other brokers. We all know how hard it is to approach real estate agents, accountants, builders, and so on, and get them to refer exclusively to us. Well, here is the answer. I personally set up 7 real estate agencies in a month to hand out co-branded copies of my books to their buyers and sellers. In total, it took about 20 phone calls and a dozen meetings to set up 7 agents. And not just the agents, the whole agency. Each of the book versions in this picture are real estate agents I set up to work with and then pass them on to brokers in our group. I just wanted to prove it could be done, and I don't expect anyone to do anything I haven't done myself. Just think, if you did the same thing and then looked after those agents to get just one decent referral from each of them every month, then you looked after those clients and got referrals and repeat business from them, you now have a very successful broking business. We create co-branded versions of the 7 Easy Steps that your referral partner uses to promote themselves. This is definitely a longer discussion beyond the scope of this video, but the basic principle is this. Give them something that only you can offer that helps them build their business. This makes you invaluable to them and puts you in control of the relationship. It flips the normal, please refer loans to me script. Just using real estate agents as an example, here are 5 immediate reasons why they will want to use a co-branded book from you. It will help them get more appointments with home sellers, convert more of them to listings, build their profile a lot better than fridge magnets and brochures will, promote referrals, and protect and grow their rent roll. I've had to turn down real estate agents who want to work with us because I already had an agent in their area using our book. So if all of this is making sense to you, this is definitely a first in best dressed situation. This is why I have to limit the number of brokers I can work with, because once we have enough agents and other referrers using the book in a single area, we can't accept more. System 6, being found online by local borrowers. I've personally generated tens of thousands of online leads. These days, you need a strong online presence in your local area. As a minimum, it backs up the offline marketing you do. If people can't find you and check you out online, you're missing out on business and you probably don't even know it. I can create and manage your online presence, which can be in addition to whatever websites and online advertising you want to do yourself. In almost all cases, I can get you first page search results in multiple suburbs for people looking for a local mortgage broker. Here's an example of Googling for a mortgage broker in Lesmurdy, a suburb of Perth. Here you can see Vicky's listing that I've made for her, and scrolling down, she's the very first of the free search results on the page. And in fact, James here is also a broker with us. If we scroll down a bit further, we can see Vicky's own webpage, Ash Blue Finances, which is how she brands. So with my help, she's appeared 3 times on the first page. And just as importantly, look at how she is displayed, with these star ratings next to her name, as does James below her. Who do you think people are going to call first and with the most confidence?
they're going to call the ones with the most client reviews, and this is James here as well. So we are really dominating this this search. So making this happen requires constant and ongoing work on our website as a whole. It's not just a case of making a page and ranking high or copying someone else's page. It doesn't work like that. It's an ongoing process. So let's try the suburb of Kalamunda, which is nearby to Vicky. So here she is again, coming up on the map search results. And okay, so she's fourth on for this particular suburb. But again, looking at this, even though she's fourth, okay, below Mortgage Choice and Aussie, no one on this page has any star ratings, just her. So she stands out. She's got 48 reviews, averaging 4.8 out of 5. You've got to give people a reason to call you. There's always going to be other brokers around you. What is it that's going to make a client call you and have a genuine reason to be confident and trusting of you? And that's what this creates. And I'm one that drives these reviews. I organise how they're published. I collect them for her to create this online profile and reputation for her. So I might also try Forest Field. Let's try typing that properly, which is another suburb near Vicky. So again, there's her listing, her map search results, how she pops up. And again, and she's coming up second here on this list. So this doesn't cost Vicky anything, and I organise and maintain it all for her. Any clients she gets from this are directly hers. And then when people click on it, bang, they're going to go straight through to her page, and it's all about her. Her reviews on there, more information about her, her phone number, very prominent. And in fact, as we go back, we have her phone number sitting here in the listing. So when it comes up on mobile search results, people can just click on that and they're going to immediately call her. So you're going to make things as easy and simple for people as possible. Here are some other examples on a phone and on a tablet. These are all brokers with Mortgage Australia. As you can see, you don't need to brand as Mortgage Australia if you don't want to. Either way is fine by me. Here are the results of Googling by a broker's name. All the search results are about Vicky, who has been with me for over a decade now. If you're worried your clients have lost your phone number, well, if they Google your name, I'll help make sure they find you. System 7, social media. There are a few things I do here for our brokers so you don't have to, all with the aim of building your profile and credibility. I can create your page in the first place or be added as an administrator of your existing page if you already have one. I post articles constantly to all of our pages so you don't have to, and people see you as an active, knowledgeable and on top of your game broker. You just have to invite your friends to like the page. I even direct your happy clients to leave 5-star reviews on your page to build your online reputation and credibility. You still have full control over the page. You can use it however you want as well. Like almost everything I do, there is no charge for this. Most other broker groups charge for this service. System 8. Finally, a comprehensive training course on what you really need to know. How to get clients for your mortgage broking business. When you join, you get completely free a full self-paced training program, the Mortgage Broking Lead Generation and Sales Mastery course. 16 hours of audio and video, workbooks, reports and templates, presented by 6 different experts, including myself, with unique experience and perspectives. I recommend you firstly read my Mortgage Broking Lead Generation and Sales Mastery book, which you can get for free by booking in a phone call with me at the end of this video. Then if you join and want to do the course, you get it completely free of charge. So here's what the course covers. Plus there is also advanced training for brokers to do the whole thing. Pause the video if you want to read it in more detail. It's all about lead generation, prospecting and client engagement, what really matters in broking. System 9. Broking can be an isolating job, but it doesn't need to be. At Mortgage Australia, we can provide full mentoring. I'm actually a MFAA certified mentor, licensing and compliance, one-on-one business coaching, and we have a private Facebook group where we all help each other out with loan scenarios and day-to-day broking problems. Mentoring, license compliance, all cost you nothing. Here is some info on our coaching program. Just pause the video if you want to read it, but I'll push ahead. Our private Facebook group is used a lot by our brokers, where you can post questions and get assistance from real experienced brokers who are themselves dealing with these same lending problems every day and solving them. You don't have to work it out all by yourself. We all benefit when we share our knowledge. System 10. If you want to grow your business beyond just yourself, or you have a team of brokers with you already, I can help you make that work better. It is very hard for brokers to recruit and keep the brokers they train with them for the long term, unless you're offering them real ongoing support. There are ways to make it work, and I can guide you with that. What I can also do is to provide you all the same systems and support to the brokers in your business that I've just gone through, to give them a real reason to stay with you and help them grow their business. As well as the 10 done-for-you sales and marketing systems I promised to show you in this video, here are a few of my latest initiatives to help you. My 5-star rating system that builds your online reputation, a complete loan processing solution that saves you time and frustration and allows you to focus on your clients, and our low rate forever service that I'm very excited about that gives you a huge point of difference over other brokers and bank branches, all at no cost to you. So here's even more support for you. People weigh online reviews almost as much as personal recommendations. In fact, it is the second most likely way a client will hear about you. You must take control of and build your online reputation. You can focus on looking after your clients, and I'll focus on spreading the word about you. I have a unique process to build 5-star ratings for you online so that when people search for a local broker, you look like this one. Who do you think someone searching for a local broker is going to call first and with the greatest confidence? We all know we need to collect testimonials and genuine feedback from our clients. I will do that for you. But I also have a way of filtering away average and low reviews so you can deal with them privately, whilst directing your happy clients to leave high public ratings and reviews for you. Another of my latest initiatives is complete loan processing. We all know we need to be working on our business and not in it, but we get caught up in administrative work that we should be outsourcing. Why don't we outsource it? Because it's too expensive and we don't know how to do it in a way that genuinely saves us time and effort. And you don't want to go through the hassle of training your staff yourself, but I've done that. We've solved it. We have trained offshore staff and a flexible loan submission to settlement process that leaves you fully in control but saves you huge amounts of time and frustration, as well as loan processing. There's heaps of other administrative support that we can provide. In fact, our loan processors are trained to the level of being a file auditor, so they can handle all compliance and bring loan issues to your attention. Exclusive to Mortgage Australia brokers, this costs about 1/3 of what you would normally pay. Our latest new service is something I'm very excited to be introducing because this will future-proof your business. We call it the Low Rate Forever service, and we run it on your behalf for your clients. Again, as with everything I do, it's completely optional, but almost every broker with me is taking this up. To succeed in the future of mortgage broking and compete with online, automated and transactional brokers, you need to create lifetime clients. Brokers that provide a meaningful and personalised post-sales customer service write more loans and have a lot more stability, security and consistency in their business. And no, I'm not talking about another client newsletter or automatic email system, although we have those as well. What we offer is a done-for-you, personalised service where your clients are proactively looked after by our administrative team at no cost to you, presenting themselves as your personal admin assistant. You are still completely involved and they are always your clients, but we do the time-consuming work to give your clients a genuine reason to always stay with you and never shop around for another loan without you. And we charge no fees for this service. We offer it for free because it results in more home loans for you, so it more than pays for itself in your higher loan volumes. I won't go into too much detail about exactly what we do in this video, but the basic concept is that we'll implement a variety of measures tailored to your client and communicated to them with the purpose of actively managing their home loan. We will take real steps to keep their lending costs competitive, not just right now, but for as long as they have a loan with you, and you will get all the credit. One of the biggest complaints clients make about mortgage brokers is that their service stops when the loan settles. We will make sure you exceed their expectations. The outcome for you will be improved client retention, stopping your clients looking around at home loans themselves because they know you are actively keeping their home loan competitive for them, increased repeat and referral business, reduced clawbacks, protecting your trails and justifying why you are being paid trails at all, but to the regulators. We're going to show that we really earn our trails and we're going to earn them in the extra service we're going to provide, giving you a point of difference over other brokers when dealing with prospective new clients and referrers, offering something clients can't get if they go direct to a bank, Why get the same loan from the bank, who's going to try and increase your interest rates over time, when instead you have a team applying pressure on the bank to reduce their rates over time, helping you win the client even when your loans aren't the cheapest? Or if your client has been offered a similar loan from another broker, you now can give them a reason to get it from you instead, saving you time, effort and worry, knowing your clients are being looked after. You don't need to do it. We'll do it for you systematically and consistently, but they are always your clients. You are included in everything. Presenting you professionally and making your clients feel more secure, knowing you have administrative staff supporting you and looking after their interests. Improving your relationship with clients where the application process was difficult. So basically, with Mortgage Australia, you get your own fully trained administrative assistant who'll be looking after your clients while you get all the credit. It's all about making sure your clients become lifetime clients. That's how you future-proof your business. So how do you get all this? You don't need to give up your independence, your brand name, your ownership of clients, or your commissions. You can have everything I've explained in this video. It's your business, your way. I'm just here to help you in the ways that really make you money, attracting, converting, properly helping and retaining your clients. This is what leads to long-term success in this industry. You can work in your business knowing I'm working on it for you at the same time. And as I've already said, I genuinely have very limited numbers of brokers that can join us. You probably think there's some big catch in commissions or fees. There isn't. I don't charge you anything for all of my marketing support. Nor are there big commission splits or lower commissions. So that is the end of my presentation. If you like any of what you have heard and would also like free copies of my 2 books, just schedule in a phone call using the scheduling link there, davidham.acuityscheduling.com, or just email me. When we speak, I'll mail you free copies of both my books. Thanks for your time. I hope you're open to speaking with me. I promise I won't bite. We'll just discuss where your business is now and where you want it to be, and we'll see if I'm the right person to help you get there.